Thank you very much for taking your time to click on this channel. And today, it is surprisingly a very interesting topic. As a youth, I want to take this opportunity to encourage you to go for these leadership positions. I'm encouraging my fellow youths to go for elective positions in this government. Please put your fears away. Please put all the limiting factors within your mind and go for this leadership position. We have been told every day that we are the leaders of tomorrow. When is tomorrow? It is today. They always tell us the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time to plant a tree is right now. So it is our chance as youths to seek those political positions, elective positions, to present ourselves to our fellow youths and to other citizens of this nation. Today, I want to take you through how to be an MCA, what it requires, what the law requires, and what you as an individual you need to do. Because many youths want to start, but they don't know how to start. They don't know where to start. They don't know if they qualify or not. But today, I want to encourage you how to be an MCA, a member of country assembly in Kenya. It is as easy as ABCD. So, to begin with, the IEBC has set up rules and regulations and certain qualification criteria that must be met for you to participate in an elective position as a member of county assembly. So, the number one qualification is you must be a voter. You must be a voter, a registered voter in the ward that you want to be an MCA. The second one is that you must satisfy the moral and ethical requirement as presented by the Constitution in Chapter 6 or by an Act of Parliament. That is leadership and integrity. The third one is you must either be nominated by a political party or you vie as an independent candidate. But today, we are not going to discuss how to vie as an independent candidate. I will come to that later and it will be in the next episode. Today, I'm going to take you through nomination by a political party. Because according to the Registrar of Political Party, we have 85 registered political party. So every youth of this nation has a chance, as an opportunity to get a nomination from the party of his choice. And also as citizen and as a youth of this country, we also have option to vote for the party that we feel represent our ideologies. So, dear youths of this nation, don't be left out in 2022. I beg you and I push you, because we are the leaders and we have to take a center stage in the progress of politics, socio-economic development of our nations. As much as we have the qualifications, we also have disqualification. As a youth, I may want to vie, I may want to be a member of county assembly, but there are some limiting factors that are outlined in the IEBC and in the constitution of our country. First, you must have not held any position in the IEBC commission. So if you are an employee of the IEBC until the date of election, you are just disqualified. And I know most of the youths who want to vie, most of us, we don't have jobs, so we have an opportunity. Another one, you must have not been a state officer, or you must currently not be a state officer. You must have resigned. We have seen CSS resign, CAA resign. So if you are a public officer, you are in the civil servant, you have to resign first, and then you will be allowed to vie as a MCA. And the other thing that can deter you, can disqualify you from being an MCA in this country, is when you are of unsound mind, which means you are mad. Ume go crazy bro. Wewe ni mugoroki. Kichwa yako haifanyi kazi. So the reason why I'm insisting that we youths, we must be on the front line is because people are electing mad people. People are electing people who are of unsound mind. They just think that they are sound mind, but when they go to the county assembly, they start throwing tantaram at each other. They're throwing insults. Those are mad people. So policies are made by brains, a settled brains, a wide red brain, a brain that seek to understand each other from a mutual angle, irrespective of their political affiliation. So, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow youths, this video is just made for you wherever you are in this country. This is our chance. So the other one is bankruptcy. If you feel that you are so broke that you have been declared bankruptcy, and I don't think all the youths are broke. You can be broke today, but tomorrow, but you cannot even lack the money. You cannot lack the money for nominations to pay IEBC. Because we have so many parties and so many parties are willing to give youth that opportunity. So you just walk to a political party, ask them to give you a chance to vie on their party ticket. They will issue with their nomination certificate, or if it's a bigger party like ODM or UDA, you will have to go through a preliminary party nominations. And then if you win that nomination, they will present you with a nomination certificate that you will present to IEBC for clearance. So that is exactly what you need to have. And then the other one also, apart from being bankrupt and declared bankrupt, so you must have not misused state office or public office, or you may have contravened the chapter 6, which is the leadership and the integrity of chapter 6 of our constitution. But most youths like me, there is nothing that we have done so much that we still have a chance. We are fresh. Some of us are fresh from the university. Some of us are fresh from college, and we want to go out there and represent our people and represent our ideologies and represent our interests in parliament, in county assembly, in county government. So we must come out as youths. Okay, so the part 3 that I am going to go through is the process, because this is one of the most difficult one, and nobody will tell you about the process. If after you have qualified to be an MCA, and I've read to you the qualification, the other thing I've read to you also the second part, which is the disqualification, what can disqualify you, and you've known. So I just want to take you through the process as a youth who has gone through that process in a by-election in Wendani in 2020. So I will always throw an example to you based on my personal experience, and you will be lucky because I'm doing this for the sake of our youths of this country. It doesn't matter you are affiliated to which political side. This is purely for the youths. Today I'm not talking about politics of hitting on somebody who I don't subscribe to his ideologies. But today I just want to talk about our chance, the opportunity that we as the youths we have this time round. So one of the process that will make your work easy is you must be a member of a political party. Just find a party that you subscribe to its ideologies, that you feel welcome to, that you feel subscribed to, that its visions and mandate are matching yours. So you as a youth identify a party. For me, I'm a member of a National Ordinary People and Empowerment Union, NOPEU, I'm a member. I have identified myself with that party, and that party, I am a bona fide member to that party. So youths find a political party and be a member of that political party. It will make things easy. So if the party has a nomination preliminaries, you will go through nomination process, and then if you win, you will be issued by certificate of nomination. There are so many parties in this country that are willing to assist you to propel to leadership positions. So as a youth, you will have a chance. Some of these parties are willing to give you a free nomination without paying anything. The youths who are living with disability, most of these political parties will give you a free nominations. A free nomination means you are not going to pay any amount of money to participate in these parties' primaries. One of the things that will happen after the party has issued you with a nomination certificate, you will also have a DCI good conduct. You will have to have a certificate of good conduct. So if you have not applied for a good conduct certificate, it is high time that you make application very faster. You go for a booking to the DCI. Your certificate will be good. So it should just show that you don't have any criminal records with you, and you are going to seek that leadership position as a clean, young, energetic, and fresh mind individual who is going to make changes to this country. So you will need a clearance certificate from the DCI, which is the good conduct certificate, and also you will have a clearance from the EACC. So when you have a clearance from the EACC, you will download that form from the EACC website, declaration form for the chapter 6. It is there. You just go and download. So when you are going for clearance by the EACC, you will carry 1, clearance from the DCI, that is your good conduct certificate. 2, you will carry your academic certificates, copies of your the academic certificates. 3, you will carry your national ID. 4, you will carry your TCC, tax compliance certificate, and you will carry your PIN certificate when you are going to ACC. So they will be placed together. After you have filled that form, it will be stamped. They will clear you. They will look at the records, their records, and they will clear you as a clean, fresh, young man to represent his country in these leadership positions. The other thing is when then you will have this EACC clearance. After you've had it, they will remain with a copy. The EACC will remain with a copy. You will go to Huduma Center. Mine was done at Huduma Center when I was vying for a by-election and an OPU party. It was done at Huduma Center. I went there personally with all the documents I've told you, and I was given a copy. So they remain with a copy, and that EACC clearance remains valid for 1 year, just like the good conduct. So within the period of 1 year, if you get an employment somewhere, you will have to produce that one. If they want a declaration, your form, your EACC, you will have to provide that. And then the other thing that you will need to have, a passport photo. You will also need to have a passport photo that you will be using in the ballot. And you will have it in a soft copy with the dimensions that will be given with a white background, with the dimension that will be given by the IEBC. So you have to go to a studio and take a very clean, nice passport photo, and the same passport photo will be put into your profile, IEBC profile, and that one will be used in the ballot. So you will have to carry the passport photo. You will have to carry your original national ID. You will have to carry your original national ID because we are just like I've told you, you have qualified to be an MCA, and now I'm taking you through the process. So this time you want to go to IEBC for clearance. What does IEBC need for clearance? You have already gone to you already have a good conduct, you already have a TCC, you already have a national ID card, you already have your tax compliance certificate and your KRA PIN. So when you have been cleared from the DCR, from the EACC, you will carry that form, and that form you will add your passport photo. After you've added your passport photo with the size that is specified by the IEBC, with a white background, and you'll put it in a flash. You'll put it in a flash disk. So you will you make sure that you go with your original. When IEBC will be clearing you, you make sure that you will go with the original ID. If you don't have an original ID, you will be disqualified. So during this period of time, make sure that your ID is kept somewhere and it is very safe before IEBC clears you. The third one, after you've had your passport, then you will take all this form from the EACC, your passport photo, your passport photo, and yourself. You will go to IEBC for clearance at a specific date. And you also must carry your nomination certificate from the party. And you must be a member of that political party. So the IEBC, during your clearance for the real election, leave alone the party primaries, that is done by the party. So for the real election now, you will carry the original nomination certificate of the party. You will carry EACC clearance certificate. You will carry your passport photo, a soft copy in a flash. You will carry a membership card. You will carry a membership card. They will choose to confirm that you are a member of that party. And you will have two people, the witness and the seconder. So you will carry two people who are also the members of the same party. So me, I invited people and they became member of a no-pay party, and I went with them. I went like with the 20 people. So, but the IBC wants two. So I went with two of them, the seconder and the witness. And they also must be members of that political party. And the other thing that you don't need to forget is that the IEBC will only charge you 2,500 for the youth and 5,000 Kenya shillings for the people who are above the age of 35. So, ladies and gentlemen, the IEBC is also giving chances to the youths. So you will have to write a banker's check on behalf of IEBC. So you will also present that check to the IEBC for clearance. So then also the IEBC, after you've had all those things, you will sign everything. The IEBC will counter check everything. They will check the qualifications, if you've met all the criteria and you have all the requirements with them, and then IEBC will issue you with a certificate. They will issue you with a certificate, and that certificate now makes you what is called a candidate. Now you will not be an aspirant. You are an aspirant before you are cleared with by the IEBC. But when now you'll be cleared by IEBC, you'll be called a candidate. And then after that, all the candidates in that area, the MC, let's say for a Ruiru constituency, we have the MC, MP, it will be gazetted. It will be gazetted that we have the MP and your party, and you are going for a position of MCA. It will be gazetted. So when you receive the gazette notice, you know now you are in the ballot. And then after that, with the photo that you provided that will be in the ballot, there will be what is called a mock ballot paper. You will also, after some times, with the way the IBC office in your region will plan, one thing you have to notice that we have IBC offices in every constituency. So you will go to a constituency IBC office for clearance. So the constituency IBC office will also provide you with a mock ballot paper. A mock ballot paper is not a real ballot paper. It is just a mock ballot paper to show you that you are number 4 in the ballot, you are number 2, you are number 3, you are not. But now, for that one, we were vying for a position, I was vying for to be an MCA during a by-election. So, and that was the only election. But so we only had those who are vying, my competitors. But right now, the mock ballot will come. For MCA, we'll also come with the MCA. The MPs will have their mock ballot. The senators and the governor will also have their mock ballot paper. So you will be issued with a mock ballot paper. When you are issued with a mock ballot paper, you will go and educate and maybe talk to your constituents, your ward, your voters, your electorates. You tell them, my dear brothers, I want to represent you. I've been cleared by the IBC and I will be number 6 in the ballot. Just go to number 6, you will see me. I'm wearing a red tie and a blue shirt, just like that. So it will help you also to campaign. It will help make your voters an easy task. It will give them an easy task. You will also have to nominate your chief agent. You will write a letter to the IEBC telling them that this will be my chief agent. But in the case of I think a national election, your party can organize for you the agents, because maybe your party is so big, like the Jubilee Party and the ODM Party, so big, so they will just organize the agent. They will write to IEBC and we will have one, the agent. So they will write to the IEBC in that region to nominate the agent with the name. So these agents will be given badges. These badges will be issued by the IEBC at the constituency level. The IEBC office at the constituency level. So after you have been issued, you will be campaigning, you will be given a document so that there will be no collision during campaigns, because this year and every other year, we don't want aspirant colliding in a rally, or you are campaigning and then you collide with your competitor, and there's you can brush with each other, and maybe which I highly discourage as a young leader. So you'll be given a form and you will fill in that form that will show you the dates that you will be campaigning. You will select the dates, and then IBC will collect all of them, and then they will harmonize you. After they have harmonized you, they will give you a final campaign program. So each party and each candidate will know when to campaign. That is how easy it is. But it is a process that most youth don't know. So I've taken this opportunity as a young man, as somebody who has gone through that process, to share with you the same. So you will wait for the day of election as you campaign with the program that you are given. And then you as an aspirant, you also have an advantage over others. And the greatest advantage that you have over others is one, you will not line up. Or if you like, you will just line up with others and you will cast your vote, you will go home. You will not be allowed to campaign during an election date. Then you will wait for your result. As you wait for your result, in my next video, I will tell you how the tally is being done, how the tallying center looks like, and what you expect from the result of your elections. I will also take you through how the elections how the votes are being counted, and what role you are supposed to play during that time. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow youths, thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope if you hear this video, if you've listened to me, and you kindly share this video to as many youths as possible, as many groups, political groups as possible, so that they can be aware and they can know what is supposed to be done.